Hey guys, welcome back to Music Talk with John. This is part 3 of the album collection that I picked up. So I'm glad I split this up because each one of these I just kind of I didn't put an even number of albums in each one, but I it's taken about 15 minutes to get through these bad boys. So I'm glad I split it up so we're not sitting here for 2 hours. I mean, this isn't The Godfather, right? Anyway, here we go. EC was here. It was obviously a more common one. Um, And Have You Ever Loved a Woman is on here. Presence of the Lord. Drifting Blues. Can't Find My Way Home. Is this live? I always get this one mixed up. Yeah, recorded live. Okay, it is a live one. EC was here. So I don't know why I always think this is studio. I don't know what I'm thinking, but you would think I would know as a Clapton fan, but I always get this. This is not one I listen to a lot. So uh, I always mix it up. Anyway, I don't know if this is an original or what's going on, but got Superfly. Pretty cool. It's got the little gatefoldy thing. Um, I guess, oh yeah, that's right. The album comes out of here. And just has the sleeve and nothing fancy in there, but Superfly. Well, I want to like that album more. I just don't. I don't know why. All right, Isley Brothers. Giving it back. I've just never really checked out the Isley Brothers. I've always heard about them, but I really should give them a shot. So here is, they do Lay Lady Lay on here. So I'm interested to hear what they sound like. It's just a group that I've always heard of. A little gatefold there. Pretty cool. I'm assuming, yeah, it's another one where the album is in here. You have to get in there and get it. It looks like it has the original sleeve and no inserts. So, yeah, that seems like a cool one to check out. Pretty good variety in this. Leonard Skinner, Give Me Back My Bullets. What's going on here? I don't know. Got a crease. Got some kind of weird crease. No insert in there, but this says Give Me Back My Bullets. Same old Double Troubles on here. All I can do is write about it. I don't think I'm that familiar with this album. Was this one of their first ones? Is it? I don't know. I know Leonard Skinner, but I don't know their whole discography. This one you guys probably never heard of before. Hotel California. You know, backside of it. That's a gatefold. And I don't know if it came with anything in there. Uh, maybe. What is this? Yeah, it did come with something. Yeah, so it's a poster of the boys. There you go. Seen that before. I don't know if I have a reproduction of that, but it's still in there. So you girls could put it on the wall. See your dream boats, your rock and rollers. This is James Gang, thirds. Walk Away, Midnight Man. See, I don't know enough about James Gang, but I sure like Joe Walsh. So got James Gang thirds. It is not a gatefold. Does it have anything in there? Nope, nothing in there. Then the best of the James Gang featuring Joe Walsh. Funk 48 is on this. Walk Away, which I know. Take a Look Around. Funk 49. Okay, I'm confused. There's a 48 and a 49. Okay. Ashes. Don't know these songs, but I'm going to listen to this and check it out. No insert. So then we have McCartney. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of this album, honestly. Um, just music never really did much for me. Got a cool gatefold, and this is we see this picture quite a bit. And nothing insert in there, so nothing there. Then Jay Giles Band live, Full House. Um, so not sure. I only know Centerfold, but I know they were a whole different type of band before that. So I need to give this a listen. And this is like 72, so this is nice early Jay Giles Band. Um, yeah, I gotta really just check them out. Anyway, so look forward to listening to that one. Then ELO's Greatest Hits, right there. Evil Woman, okay. Living Thing, Can't Get Out of My Head, Showdown, Turn to Stone. I don't know if I just don't know the titles of these. Sweet Talking Woman, Telephone Line. Yeah, I don't know the titles, but I'm wondering if I know the songs because I know they have a lot of hits. So I have to check it out. Then there's the favorite of Glenn here, Glenn Kellaway, the Butterfield Blues Band. Sometimes I just feel like smiling. Don't know anything about this, so we'll give it a chance, give it a shot. Best album of the whole thing, of course, Billy Joel 52nd Street. I mean, come on, really? None of those albums compare to this one. Get out of here. All right, no insert. Looks good. 52nd Street. Can always use another copy of that. I got some Johnny Winter in here. Live Johnny Winter and. Johnny Winter and. I guess that was the name of the band. And. Johnny Winter and. I don't know. But it's a live one. I think I've seen the picture before. Good Morning Little Schoolgirl. Jumpin' Jack Flash. Rock and Roll Medley with Great Balls of Fire. Long Tall Sally. And a whole lot of shaking going on. So might be a fun live album to listen to. Great guitar player. Then Johnny Winter. Saints and Sinners. You have that one. There's your backside. And nothing fancy in there. Johnny Winter still alive and well. There he is. There he is. No, nope, not a gatefold and anything fancy inside. Nope. And then Johnny Winter, white, hot, and blue. There you go. Cool picture. I like that. I like the effect on that. Nothing fancy in there. Looks like they all have their original sleeves. So that's kind of cool. Then we go from Johnny Winter to the Edgar Winter Group. And this one's a pretty popular cover. You see this quite a bit. Can't remember if I've listened to this album or not. But it'd be a good time too. You know, it's funny, you just know all these albums and you're like, I have never really taken time to listen to that. Oh, no insert on that. Then Edgar Winter again, White Trash. Right there. There's your backside. And I don't think I know any songs off of this, but I'm going to give it a listen and check it out. Here's some Clapton. So this is Clapton. This is kind of like his religious phase. There's one in every crowd. It's not sappy religious, but it's kind of religious-based songs. Like he even does Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, but it's not a bad version of that, actually. Little Rachel, Don't Blame Me, Pretty Blue Eyes, Hi. Opposites, We've Been Told Jesus is Coming Soon, The Sky is Crying. So it's not a bad album. It's one I kind of just neglected, but it's not a horrible Clapton album. This is a great Clapton album, 461 Ocean Boulevard. Boom. And boom. Just really good album. Let's see if there's anything fancy in there. Nope. But this has Motherless Children. Great. What a great song with all the guitar overdubs on that. Give Me Strength. Willie and the Hand Jive. Get Ready. I shot the yeah, I like all these songs. I Can't Hold Out. Please Be With Me. Let It Grow. Steady Rolling Man. And then no, they do sing in Mainline, Florida. That isn't an instrumental. Just solid album. Good Clapton stuff. This looks like it was a reissue of the first Clapton album. A friend of mine were just talking about this, but it looks like it's out of New York, 73. I think the album came out originally like in 70 or something. So from what I remember, it's him sitting like in a chair or something on the front cover in a studio. And this one's just like a big picture of his face. I don't know why they went with that. But it's a good album. It had like Delaney and Bonnie on this, I believe. Had a lot of people. There's Bonnie Bramlett. Rita Coolidge is on here. Jim Gordon. Leon Russell plays some piano. Stephen Stills plays guitar. So it's a good album. Good solid Clapton album where he's kind of coming out of that whole heroin phase there. Derek and the Dominoes. Layla. Yeah. Great album. This album just never gets old for me. Just love every bit of it. Double album, everything's in there, nothing fancy. And the last one I have for you here. Ooh, might keep this one right around 10 minutes. Cream, Live Cream. I don't know if I have this on, I'll have to look. I don't remember if I have this on vinyl. But it's just 5 songs. NSU, Sleepy Time Time, Lottie Mama, Sweet Wine, and Rollin' and Tumblin'. So Live Cream and nothing fancy in there. So that is stack 3. 2 more to go. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Let me know if you know anything about these albums or like to add to it. That'd be great. Put it in the comments. And until next time, I hope you guys are enjoying your music and you take care out there, all right? I can't talk. Bye.